Welcome to Joe Sports Channel. You can follow me on Joe the Fighting J on Instagram. You can follow me on Taker Devil on hashtag Joe Sports Channel. Ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls of all ages, it is January 23rd, 2021, and I hope everybody is having a fantastic Saturday evening. Folks, I am so excited. I am so pumped up for tonight's show because in less than 24 hours away, you will only have two teams left, and the winners out of the four teams, those two teams go to the Super Bowl. But before I talk about the Super Bowl, before I talk about sports, earlier today I talked to my grandparents, and I called them on FaceTime, and it was so amazing. I'll never forget this. They're playing cards downstairs in the basement, and my heart is so warm seeing that. Two older people playing cards, that means a lot for them, and especially it means a lot for me and the Booney believers out there who support your host, Joe Booney. So that was very touching of them. I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity to spread amazing words to my grandparents who are still here with us. Folks, for the second straight time of the week, ladies and gentlemen, folks, please welcome in Mr. John Laurinaitis from Lubbock, Texas. Good evening, John.
How you doing?
I am doing fantastic, buddy. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Man, oh man, you're looking fancy good today, buddy.
Yeah, it's good.
You're looking good, buddy. How are things going, my friend?
They're all right.
COVID's treating you well up in Lubbock? Because I haven't talked in over a week.
Yeah, it's treating all right, but we're all right.
Well, I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to have you on the show once again, the second straight week. John, last week, our predictions were pretty damn right. First off, what do you think about the Green Bay Packers defeating the Rams last week? And that defense for the Packers were better than the Rams.
Oh, they were better, yeah. They were good. All around outplayed them. Yeah, it was a good game.
Rams, everybody thought the Rams had against the Packers, but it was the other way around. Green Bay was too good for them. Aaron Rodgers, the best quarterback in the game, MVP. Don't care what anybody says, MVP. And talking about Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes, Chief fans got scared for a second because Mahomes went down. There was a concussion. They're not sure if he was going to come back. Well, I got some breaking news earlier today, actually yesterday, that Patrick Mahomes will be playing, So what are your odds about the Kansas City Chiefs in Patrick Mahomes' position? What do you think about that?
Well, I think he'll be all right.
You think he'll be okay?
Oh, he's young. I don't know what happened to him. They showed the play a few times and it didn't look like much happened. I don't know. Maybe he got shook up, but I don't think anything's wrong with him.
How about the Browns situation last week? It kind of got scary for Chief fans. What do you think about that?
Yeah, they gave it a pretty good go, Cleveland should be proud of themselves. They finally got a team now that's half decent, and they should be really happy now. They went pretty far.
It's an 18-year drought. They finally did it. They won a playoff game against your Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field. That was unbelievable. And now they went to Kansas City, and they played well. There was that time I thought the Chiefs were going to win the game. I really thought so. But we shall see, folks. Having another amazing American. So many great Americans these days. And this great man is from Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where me and John went to Pittsburgh. Folks, let's welcome in Adam. How you doing, Adam?
All right. How you guys doing?
I'm doing fantastic, buddy. How you doing?
All right. Sorry about the Steelers.
Yeah,
Sorry about
I don't know
the Pittsburgh
what
Steelers,
happened.
bro.
To them. They went down like the rodeo clown.
Yeah, I think it got to them.
I think so too. They lost their confidence. Something happened. I don't know. It was
Yeah,
strange.
I think, to be honest with you, I think it has to do a lot with coaching. I really do. When the team struggles like that, coach steps up to the plate and makes some decisions. I feel like he lost that opportunity. I don't know if Pittsburgh's got a history of never changing coaches, so I don't think that's what's going to happen. But I don't know. I lost confidence in him.
Yeah, well,
You have Mike Tomlin. He's been there for over 10 years. Great coach. That 4th and 1, they should have went for it. They would have won that game, I'm telling you. If they went for that 4th and 1,
oh yeah, that was terrible.
we're done. And they didn't go for that. And I get it. Tomlin didn't want to take the risk. If they don't get it, they're right there. I get it. But at times, your season's on the line too, Tomlin.
Yeah.
So
I hope
got to make those gutsy calls.
They better make some changes.
Yeah, you got to make those gutsy calls when it counts like that, and he should have went for it.
I think he should have. I think John thought he should.
Yeah, I agree with that.
A lot of people do.
Oh, well. History now. Got to go ahead.
Is.
We got what's left, so we got to see who's going to be in the Super Bowl.
Guys, Cleveland's a good team, though. Cleveland's a really good team.
They got better and better. They got better as the season went on. And,
yeah.
They're
going to have a future.
They gave him a pretty good game to KC. So.
What do you see the future with Mike Tomlin, Adam? And thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come on the show.
Yeah, no problem. I don't see him going anywhere. I still see him as the Pittsburgh Steelers coach, but Pittsburgh Steelers fans will get impatient if things don't improve. That's what I feel. Next year, if they don't make the playoffs, I think there's going to be a decision the following year.
And does Big Ben stay in Pittsburgh?
I think he'll go another year. He's going to try again.
Another year. I think so too. I think he still has a lot to give in that team. I think he had a great season. I can't blame all those turnovers on him. A lot of them bounced up and all the.
Yeah, if he stays healthy and they don't make the playoffs next year, I have a feeling he'll just finish his career off like the way Brady is, going somewhere where he wants to retire.
I could see that too. I could see that as well. Now, talking about the Kansas City Chiefs last week, it was nerve-wracking at times when Patrick Mahomes was out with a concussion. Do you have a feeling? Yeah, the Chiefs won. Do you have a feeling Mahomes is going to be out for this game tomorrow night?
No, he'll be there. But I really think Buffalo's going to win.
You think the Bills are going to win? Why do you say the Bills are going to win?
Momentum is real. They're riding on that horse right now. They're doing everything's working. They're doing really good on defense. They're doing really good on offense. Even special teams. So I tell you what, KC's going to get hit with something different with Buffalo. Buffalo's tough. It's going to be down to the wire.
I got to disagree with that. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to come out really strong. I think he's going to have at least 3-4 TDs with over 375 yards in the day. I think he's going to play well. I think it's going to come down to I think it's going to be like 27-24 the final. I want to see Patrick Mahomes against Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl. Who doesn't want to see that?
I know. I agree. But I tell you, man, it's going to be a tough game. I don't know.
And you got to give credit to Buffalo fans. Stephon Diggs. Without Stephon Diggs, I don't think the Bills would be in this position. I don't think so with all those catches all year.
Yeah.
Minnesota trading him. That was a big decision what Minnesota did.
Yeah. Diggs is amazing. He's playing really good. So
you're picking the Bills.
I am. It's going to be a close one. I have a feeling the Bills are going to win, but I don't like to say that. I can't see them in the Super Bowl against Green Bay. I can see Kansas City, but I really think there could be an upset. Yeah.
How about you, Mr. Lodonatas? Who are your thoughts on the Bills or the Chiefs?
No, I don't know. I think the Chiefs are the Chiefs are favoring the game, but like Adam just said, the Bills are running on a roll right now, so you never know. Look at Jake Allen, the way he's playing right now, the quarterback too. He's doing well.
He's phenomenal.
Talk about a team that's just continually improved all season, every game. They got better and better. So I think they'll give them a good game. I don't know what to say on that. It's going to be a neat one.
What's your heart telling you, John? You think the Chiefs are going to take it, or you think the Bills are going to come out really strong?
Yeah.
That first half is going to matter.
Well, the Bills will come out strong, but I don't know. I think Mahomes, if he's on his game, he's gonna. I think he'll take it if he's on his game, which he usually is.
We'll see with this concussion how he does, and
we'll see if he actually was hurt. I didn't see anything in that. They showed the play. I don't know how many times. Heaven's sakes, I don't know. It didn't look like he. I couldn't see any head hit or nothing. I don't know what happened with him. Maybe just something else wrong with him. Who knows? You never know. They don't always say what's going on.
For sure. Now let's talk about the game that everybody has been asking me, Joe. What are your thoughts on the Packers and Buccaneers? I've been arguing with people all day, all night for the last week. Even this guy, Adam, who wants Aaron Rodgers to go back home to play for the 49ers. Adam, I'm going to ask you first. Who are you picking and why? And is it going to be a tough game because they're playing in the snow at Lambeau Field?
Is it going to be snowing?
I heard a lot of snow. I heard it's going to be pretty bad, actually. It's cold in Lambeau.
Well, here, Brady's used to snow, so that's not going to bother him.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. What I think it's going to come down to, well, Aaron's got legs. Brady doesn't. So when the conditions are that bad, the running game picks up, or the short passing game picks up. So I think the defense will end up being sluggish, and the running game will be a lot better. And I think the edge for the running game would be Green Bay. I think it's going to be a tough game. It'll be a close game, but Green Bay all the way. I'm not going to argue. Green Bay, and if they do go to the Super Bowl, and if they do win it, then I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to leave Green Bay. Are you happy?
We'll talk about it. Now, Mr. Leonardis, what do you have to say about the Packers?
What can't you say about them? They're a great team right now. The way they're playing, unbelievable. Look at what they did. Everyone said, "Oh, the Rams have the best defense." Well, I don't think so. I don't think they have the best defense. Not in that game the other day. No, that was a good game. You guys just took the game well.
Only thing is they need receivers. They're looking. Aaron Rodgers makes players better.
Yeah,
that's what's amazing about him.
Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback to ever play the game today with his arm, with his talent he has. Yeah, Tom Brady has 6 Super Bowls, multiple MVPs, and all that. But put into realistically, Aaron Rodgers is the better quarterback, folks. The talent that guy has. No receivers, and look where we are. What do we have? Devontae Adams?
Yeah. I know.
Here and there.
I know.
Lazard.
We have a man who knows all about football, and especially a die-hard Cowboys fan. Folks from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, that's his name on here. How you doing, yeah?
What's up, guys?
How are you?
Can you hear me or no?
I can hear you perfectly. Beautiful.
All right.
Get out of here,
Cowboys,
Cowboys.
baby. Super Bowl next year. New defensive coordinator, Mike McCarthy. Now he's got a year under his belt. Watch out. We got all the talent in the world, but our defense was a little screwy this year. They had no idea where they were going, man.
Listen, every year you say the same thing over and over.
No, listen.
Episode after an episode.
Hold on a second. Coming into the season, okay, anybody that looked at the Dallas Cowboys' talent projected them to be Super Bowl contenders. Now, I don't know what happened. Our defense is too complicated with Mike Nolan because he's a has-been. He's never won anywhere where he's went. I don't know why we had him hired as a defensive coordinator. First, he's up in the booth.
He was the worst.
He was terrible.
He was the worst Niners coach in history.
Yeah, he didn't take anybody anywhere. What defensive coordinator do you know at the beginning of the season for the first, I think, 3 or 4 games, he was up in the press box. Isn't he not supposed to be down on the sideline so he can address his players while they're sitting down trying to catch their breath?
Well, that's your Cowboys, man. That's
right. Well,
send him to Detroit.
Yeah, his defense was very old school and very complicated. If you've seen Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch, their head was on a swivel, man. They didn't know where they were going, what assignments they had, where they're supposed to be, what hole to fill. The last 4 games, our defense improved. We had a lot of takeaways. I think we led the league in takeaways, but it was too late, man. It was too late.
Your offense was fabulous. You guys could score.
Even with Dalton, like, we're fine. But who knew that the offensive line was going to get that hurt? Yeah. We lost everybody on the line. We had one starter.
The Steelers game was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
The ultimate.
We should have won with a third-string quarterback, but the Steelers, they always get away with certain plays that aren't called, like that last sack of the game.
Oh, here we go.
I won't forget it. Hayward had a hands to the face to the lineman, and he horse-collared Gilbert. Well, that's a penalty all day long. Number 1, hands to the face. Number 2, horse collar, especially to a quarterback, and it wasn't called. That might change the game. The Cowboys had that game.
And that game changed the season around too. You never know.
It could have done a lot of things for the Cowboys, but I think we were just decimated with injuries. Like, our whole O-line was gone. No Tyron Smith, season-ending hip surgery. Lael Collins, season-ending knee surgery. We had one starter, Connor Williams, who I don't think is that good. Then we got a bum that's on the right side, Terrence Steele. I don't know how he has a job in the NFL because he gave up so many sacks. It's unreal. I don't know how he's a lineman in the NFL. I don't. But there's always next year.
There's always next year, but it's about this.
Next year.
Packers facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want to hear your predictions.
Wait, I want to say one thing. Hold on, Johnny. Yeah. Cowboys, I could tell you something. Dak Prescott could be the MVP of the league. Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers is, but Dak Prescott could be. Because you know why? If they don't have Dak, the team sucks.
Not necessarily. He was 1-3, slowly going to 1-4.
2-3.
Well, no, he was not. Adam, you're asking a Dallas Cowboy fan right now.
All right.
He was on his way. He was on his way to being 1-4.
What was his quarterback rating in those 3 games?
Doesn't matter. Listen, doesn't matter. They
lost those games by this much.
The ratings did not translate into wins. I'll take a quarterback that throws for 190 yards and 3 touchdowns over a quarterback that throws for 400 yards and 1 touchdown.
Shows you how. Yeah, but I agree. But that shows you how the defense is. Come on, man.
I understand, but if your offense is not on the field long enough for your defense to sit down and take a breather, it doesn't matter. If you have 3 and out, or you get stuck in 3rd down and you don't convert, you're not off the field. Listen, here's a perfect example. Last year, the Chicago Bears, they came into the league with the number 1 defense. But
that's true.
But because they whiffed on Mitchell Trubisky, when they picked him up, he couldn't stay on the field long enough to allow his defense to do what they want to do. Because they're trying to catch their breath. I don't care how good your defense is. If you're always on the field and your offense is going 3 and out, you are no good. And Chicago is a perfect prime example of that.
But as soon as he got injured and he was out, they lost how many straight games? 6?
Something like that.
I think it's 7. Actually.
7. I mean,
yeah.
But we were already the games. Listen, when we were 1-3, the game that we lost. I mean, the game that we won, we should have lost that game. But Atlanta, they're a bunch of idiots, and they see a ball spinning on the field on an onside kick. It's like, oh my God, it was a hot potato. I don't want to touch it. Jump on it. That should have been a loss too. We should have been really 0-4, 0-5.
Right.
No matter
Right.
how
Okay, I
Dak,
see.
no matter how Dak played, because Andy Dalton's a good quarterback. He was probably the best. He's probably the best backup in the NFL. Backup. You got to remember what he did. You got to remember what he did in Cincinnati his first 5 years. He took them to the playoffs all 5 years.
Yeah, when they started.
And he had no team around him, I'll tell you that. Who do you have, AJ Green?
He had a little bit of a team around him at that time, those first 5 years. But the last 3 years, he had nobody. AJ Green couldn't stay on the field. He was always hurt. So he had nobody. He had no offensive line. He was getting killed. That's why they got rid of him, and they said, we're going to get Joe Burrow.
Well, he resigned with Dallas.
He did well. He did well with Dallas. I'm telling you, he did. I thought he did good with that line, and him not having the ability to be able to be a running quarterback or shifty, because he was a pocket passer. He's not a guy who can take off and run, right? He was never that guy. He was a pocket passer. If we had our actual starting line with Andy Dalton, I think we'd do better with Andy than we do with Dak. That's not accurate, man.
Will he resign? Because he signed only a 1-year contract.
One, that's it.
Will he resign, or will he go to a team that needs a starting quarterback position?
Andy Dalton? No, I think there's just too many quarterbacks out there right now, right? There's way too many.
If John Watson goes to the Jets, I could see Mr. Andy Dalton go to a team like Atlanta if they get rid of Matt Ryan.
Yeah, but where's Matt Ryan going to
go? To Detroit. Because Detroit just got Stafford, right?
I wouldn't do that. I would.
Wants to go to the Jets.
Well, I think Detroit's going to try and start over, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Detroit. Matthew Stafford wants out. They already said it on Ian Rappaport said it today. Stafford wants out. I would love to take Stafford in Dallas.
I'll take Stafford for Jimmy G.
But I think, listen, there are two places where I think Stafford's going to end up: Niners, Patriots.
Yeah, because Cam Newton's done.
Yeah, maybe Indianapolis, maybe. Cool. But I think Carson Wentz goes to Indianapolis. Oh. Wentz is a good fit for Indy.
Why is my heart telling me Carson Wentz is going to go to the New England Patriots?
No, Wentz goes to Indy.
Wentz goes to Indy?
I think he's a good fit because Frank Wright, when they won the Super Bowl, Frank Wright was his quarterback coach. He was the OC, remember, before he went to Indy. So he's going to reunite with him. And Carson Wentz won 12 games that year before he got hurt, and then Nick Foles won it. So he actually got him into the playoffs. It's unfair to say he had nothing to do with the Super Bowl. He absolutely did have something to do with the Super Bowl because he put him in a position to get into the playoffs to make a run for the Super Bowl.
Sure.
Right? Then he unfortunately got hurt. Last year he had a terrible year, but Philly wasn't a good team.
Yeah. John, I want to hear your opinion on tomorrow about the Buccaneers and Packers. Because I've been waiting to hear this forever from you.
From me?
Yeah.
I say the Packers take it easily.
Easily, huh?
Yeah. They're on a mission. Aaron Rodgers says, you want to draft a quarterback? Not on my clock. Not on my watch. I'll show you what I still have left in the tank. And he's on fire. So they're destined to at least get there. We're
going to go to the Super Bowl. Folks, the Packers will go to the Super Bowl. We will beat the Buccaneers tomorrow. We're going to win by 2 points.
And Antonio Brown's not playing.
No, he's out with a knee.
So
guys, the Green Bay Packers are looking good. It's going to be a good game tomorrow. Don't count out the GOAT, Tom Brady, 6 Super Bowls, multiple MVPs. Got to give respect to that guy. Hey,
yeah, you know what?
You got to give the guy respect.
I'll give him respect for winning.
John?
I'll give him respect for winning 6 Super Bowls, but I will not be a fan of his because I think he's just a systematic quarterback. He happened to be blessed with the best coach in football, the best system in football, obviously, because they've been to 9 Super Bowls and won 6 of them.
Wait a second, you can't say that. You can't. I'm not a fan.
Listen, everybody's won. Yeah, but look at the team he's got. Look at Tampa Bay's team. They are loaded.
Their offense sucks. Their defense is better.
Hold on. They have talent. They
have a lot of talent.
But no chemistry. No chemistry.
Yeah.
They have talent, but no chemistry.
Oh, the last 5 games, they got all kinds of chemistry. It comes, right?
Yeah, somewhat. it is starting to come.
He has more talent than he's ever had in New England on that Tampa Bay
true.
team.
That's true.
Okay, listen, you got Godwin, whose hands are unbelievable. But the last couple of weeks he's been a little bit shaky, but unbelievable hands. Besides that, he's got Mike Evans, who's huge and awesome in the red zone.
Mike Evans is huge.
Okay, then you got Gronk, who's starting to come around. Okay,
yeah.
Then you got Leonard Fournette and Jones in the backfield, and one of the best old lines in the league. Now you got backup from the defense who's playing off the charts.
Yeah, defense is playing good.
He's never had a team like that.
At the end of the day, the Saints should have won last week. They had that game. It was the turnovers that won it for the Buccaneers.
Listen, Jared Cook lost that game for them.
What a bum.
I'm giving it to one guy, Jared Cook. The fumble to TSN turning point, and then he didn't catch that one ball that deflected off his hands. If you could, I played the position, so I was always taught if you could touch it, you could catch it. You're a professional. That's like a kicker missing the extra points. You got one job, man. One job. Your job is to kick through those yellow posts. You should never miss, especially the extra point.
And those are crucial. And tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night will be crucial.
Now they are. They're very. Look at Jason Tucker. Tucker's the most accurate kicker in NFL history. He hit both goals. He missed them both.
If you saw
right?
He was shell-shocked.
He missed that one?
Yeah. He was shell-shocked.
That one was like way off.
Right? He hit the right upright and then the left upright. The most accurate kicker in NFL history. So it happens, right? Extra points, you should never miss them. It's a chip shot.
Mr. Delaunis, do you like Boswell still, John?
Boswell?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
Still good. He's still good. He gets it done.
Gets most of it.
Good. I think he's good.
Yeah.
I think the best kicker of all time, to be honest with you, was from the Indianapolis Colts. He just retired.
Vinatieri?
Yeah.
Vinatieri?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he still had it.
Listen, average-wise, no. Clutch, absolutely.
Clutch, yeah.
He was clutcher than clutch.
Yeah.
Right? But he didn't have a huge leg. He was pretty accurate, but he had that gene, right? He had that gene. He had that clutch gene. Game's on the line. I'm going to hit this, no problem. And he does. He did it. He did it many times.
Ory.
Yeah, Robert Ory, exactly, man. He's won what, 5 championships, like with 3 different teams?
Yeah.
Something like that. So I don't know. It's going to be a good weekend.
It's going to be a good weekend, and I think Patrick Mahomes is going to pull it off tomorrow. I think he's going to pull it off. I think he's coming.
But if it snows, like you're saying, that's going to be a huge advantage for Green Bay.
Yes. It will be.
It's supposed to snow.
Warm weather teams do not like the cold, especially in Green Bay. It's going to be like minus 20. It's going to be cold.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
That's Celsius, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope so. All right.
No. That's Celsius. That's Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius. Yeah.
So it's going to be around. What's that in Fahrenheit? 20.
Oh shit! Let me pull my calculator out.
10 degrees.
22.
10 degrees, something like that.
Like 10 degrees. Yeah, somewhere.
10 degrees.
Yeah.
It's cold.
So there's like 10 degrees, 31, right?
Yeah.
How about Matt Patricia going back to New England? I heard that news earlier today. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked.
Did he go back?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Listen, I said that to a guy at work yesterday. I said, I guarantee you, Matt Patricia. I even said it a couple months ago when he got fired. I guarantee you, Matt Patricia goes back to New England as defensive coordinator. No way. I go, listen, he never left on bad terms. Belichick will never, ever stop one of his coaches from getting a head coaching job, ever, because he was in the same position. If you're leaving to go get a head coaching job, yes, I'm with you. But if you're leaving to be a defensive coordinator somewhere else, that's a little bit different. That's a little bit bad blood. But then he got fired. I go, some guys aren't cut out for head coaching jobs.
Right.
And I knew if that's true what you just said, Joe.
Oh yeah, that's true. It was like 3 hours ago.
I said he's going back. I just said it yesterday. And the guy refused to agree with me, and I'm like, I'm telling you,
He's a good coach.
he's a good defensive coordinator. That's his craft.
You know? Head coach is not his job. It isn't his job.
Let's see what Robert Saleh does.
Unbelievable.
Right?
The Jets.
It's tough. It's tough.
Head coach. I was so proud. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hope he gets Deshaun Watson. If he gets Deshaun Watson, watch out in a few years. There.
Watson will not be in Houston. That's for sure.
Where would he go? What do you think the best odds are for him? Indianapolis?
No.
Carolina?
They're lying.
Chicago, there's things about Mitchell Trubisky. I like Trubisky myself.
Yeah, Indianapolis's offensive line is too good for a Deshaun Watson type of quarterback.
Carolina?
No, he's going to go to somewhere that they have a chance of winning because he's good enough to win it because he's really good.
Yeah, he is.
He led the league in yards, I believe.
Yeah, he's great. He's unbelievable.
Right? So I'm going to say a good fit for him is
San Francisco. That was great.
You know what? The Cowboys are a good fit for him too.
Not as backup.
No.
They're not going to put Dak as a backup. I'll tell you that right now.
No, they'll let Dak walk.
You think so?
That's why they haven't signed him to a contract.
Well, he's free agent, right?
Jerry Jones, inside his body, something's telling him this ain't the guy. Otherwise, he would have signed him already.
What's his contract at right now?
It's over.
He's free agent?
He was free. He was franchised 2 years in a row.
Okay, so somebody can pick him up.
So now he's a free agent. Obviously, Dallas has got first crack, right? But then they can say, "Listen, you can go." I would love to see them let him go.
And
I don't want him.
It's not a far transition. I mean, Houston's right there. So
yeah, I want Deshaun Watson in Dallas or Matthew Stafford in Dallas with a healthy line. With all those weapons.
I see Dak coming from an injury having a great year next year.
Listen.
2022.
Matthew Stafford.
Nasty injury.
Yeah, listen, it was. Matthew Stafford's. Just imagine this with Matthew Stafford, okay? People in Detroit, they're a little delusional, right? They think, oh, he's a bum, he's a this and that. I go, listen, the guy's on his back all the time. I said, just imagine him with a stud running back, three stud wide receivers. They're all number one. Yeah, in a line. They're all number one wide receivers. Just imagine him with that, what he could do. Because Dak, I'll tell you what Dak doesn't have. Dak's got terrible footwork. Okay, he always backs out of the back of the pocket, throws off his back foot, never steps into a throw. He doesn't throw with anticipation. Like Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees.
Phillip Rivers is phenomenal, man. You got to get respect.
Okay. These guys all throw with anticipation. There's a difference between throwing someone open than throwing to somebody that's open. If you pay attention to, I watch every game, so I analyze the games from start to from beginning to end. If you notice Dak Prescott's completion, they're usually to a wide receiver that's wide open. And he still underthrows the ball, or he doesn't have. That's why Dez was pushed out. Accuracy. He doesn't have the back shoulder throw. He doesn't have the high point throw. That's why Dez left. Dez was one of the best high point guys and back shoulder guys in the game. But Dak didn't have that in his repertoire.
Jerry, you really think Jerry Jones is really thinking that? I really thought he was betting on him, but
I think Jerry Jones should leave Dallas. That's what the
Listen. There's no better owner than Jerry Jones. I'm telling you.
Jerry Jones.
Listen, he
made a mess of himself, man. Come on.
Not really. Listen, he knows how to make money. Okay, you got to remember he's an oil tycoon. Okay,
and he knows how to lose easy too.
He knows what money's all about. That's how he took one of the. I think he paid $145 million for that team. They're worth $5.something billion. They're the richest sports franchise of all sports.
No.
Yes, they are. They're number one on the list, Adam. Yes, they are. Go look it up.
Not.
Go look it up.
No, man, it's a soccer team. You're Real Madrid, man.
Nope. Go look it up, Adam.
The most richest team in all of
The
sports.
most rich- Go look it up.
Hold on. I am. I'm going to look it up.
You look that up, and I want to bring the Dak Prescott injury, this brutal injury. Folks, it's taking unbelievable. Don't understand. And it didn't look like he even broke anything. Look at this.
Well, if you YouTube a video, okay, there's a doctor. He's part of the Dallas Cowboy doctor. He analyzed this injury. He said beforehand, and he really broke it down pretty good, that Dak's ankle was already coming out before he made contact.
Oh, this must be new, Johnny.
So no, it's not, Adam. It's listen, it's been like that for a long time. You're talking to the wrong guy.
Well, I mean, we're not too far away.
See? Look at this. Look at this. It's already turning.
It was already coming.
Right there.
He said it was already coming out, so it was inevitable that it was going to happen. Not necessarily on that play, but it just happened to happen on that play. But it was already it was very shifty and very loose to begin with, because when he planted his foot, you can see the ankle coming out already, and then the guy hit him and helped it the rest of the way, right? So it was inevitable. It was going to happen somewhere, right? Could happen on its own. Could happen in practice. It just happened to happen there, right?
Listen, Dak is going to have an unbelievable comeback.
Who's number 2, Adam?
The Yankees.
Where's Manchester and Barcelona? Number 3.
No. Real Madrid is 6th, I think. I can't believe it. They used to be number 1.
Manchester used to be number 1 for a long time.
Yeah.
Manchester United. The Cowboys took over that a long time ago. Eons ago.
I'm not,
Adam.
All right.
All
You
right.
got me on that one.
You're talking to the wrong guy.
I want to bring up Jimmy G's.
I don't like him.
In San Francisco.
He's a bum.
I don't like him.
No, he's more than a bum. He's a gluteus maximus bum, whatever we call it.
He's a gluteus minimus.
Listen,
you go like this with him, and you throw him away. You know, just like
what do you give Jimmy G?
Get that garbage out of here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get that garbage out of here. Getting your
come on, guys.
Get out of here.
Does Jimmy G stay in San Francisco for the next 2 years, or is he done? Adam?
Coach is actually believing in him. I don't understand it.
I think
I think if he stays 1 year, that's about it. I think if he doesn't make it big time to at least the second round of the playoffs, then I think he's gone.
Listen, in his defense, though, they suffered a lot of injuries at San Francisco.
They did.
Like a lot.
And he did too. The problem is he's so prone.
Yeah,
he's so prone to injury.
Yeah,
he's a sissy, man. I don't understand it.
It's not that. It's just that he gets injured, right? It's not so much that he's a sissy, because he'll try. Like the time he blew out his knee when he first went to San Fran from running towards the sideline, and he decided to cut back in for
stupid decision.
Right? That tells you that he's got some toughness to him, right? Because he didn't want to play he didn't want to play to end. But the smart quarterback would have just kept going out of bounds.
Right.
Because he had nowhere to go. If he cut in the way he wanted to cut in, if he didn't blow his knee out, he was getting blasted by the linebacker. Because the linebacker was right there licking his chops. But he happened to blow his knee out and went down.
He's a good He's a really good quarterback.
He's a good quarter. Listen, he had San Fran in a position to win the Super Bowl. He was up 10 with 7 minutes to go. Kyle Shanahan. Yeah. Kyle Shanahan.
He made some bad calls. He doesn't know when to take a time. He takes too many timeouts. He needs those timeouts.
He did the same thing in Atlanta.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I was watching it. I can't believe it.
He ultimately cost Dan Quinn his job, and I thank them very much, because Dan Quinn is now our defensive coordinator. Because his defense did the job in that Super Bowl against the Patriots, being up 28-3. But then his offense fell apart and allowed New England to get back in the game. When Julio made that catch on the sideline, it was over.
Yeah.
That amazing catch, they kicked the field goal. Matt Bryant, that was a chip shot for Matt Bryant. All they do is run the ball on first down, which they did. They lost maybe 2 yards. Second play, they should have run the ball again, which they didn't. What they do? He backed up the pass. The clock is supposed to be your friend at this point, not your enemy. You're not supposed to stop the clock. Backed up, got sacked, out of field goal range. That's Kyle Shanahan. Or you could take a knee 3 times, kick the field goal, becomes 3-possession game. 3-possession game over.
Listen, he doesn't know how to do.
Is it going to go through or is he going to miss it? You got to remember that, too.
It's a chip shot for Matt Bryant. He's one of the better kickers in the league.
Okay. Shanahan, you were talking about Shanahan. Shanahan's a great play caller. Great play caller. He'll screw up the defense. He's a mastermind, but he's horrible with time management. Horrible.
You know what? You're right.
He needs to be like Belichick. He needs to be like Belichick, man. He's got to know that there's a lot of time on the game, man. You're going to need those timeouts.
He could be better than Belichick, but he isn't.
Yeah, he brain farts too much.
He's young. He's young, man.
Like, look at what's his name? The coach of the Titans, Vrabel.
He's a good coach. Look what he did against New England last at the wild card game.
Did you see how he outsmarted Belichick and Belichick got mad? Well, hey, Billy.
And going crazy, yeah.
Hey, Billy boy, that's your student.
That's
right.
He played for you.
Where do you think he learned it from? You should be proud that he pulled that off against his he's Belichick's predecessor, right?
Right.
He's a good coach. He's a very good coach.
He's very good. He is very good.
I don't know what the futures with Ryan Tannehill in Tennessee. I really don't know.
Tannehill's pretty good, man.
They're missing something. Every time in the playoffs, they're missing something because Tannehill's hot during the season. The playoffs, there.
He's like Matt Sundin. Get to the playoffs and that's it.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, but then when he gets to the playoff, what happens to Matt Sundin? He vanishes. He's in the stands watching the hockey game.
He's good.
But yeah, I say Green Bay wins, and I say KC wins in a close one only
field goal.
Only because I think Buffalo's run game is going to be the difference because they don't have a run game. KC does.
And I think Allen has to make a big play on third down too.
Listen, that kid's going to win himself a couple Super Bowls before he's done because he's very talented.
He's good.
I'll tell you right now, and I said this last week to a couple friends of mine at work. I said if I wanted to, because they brought up if you were to start a team around a certain quarterback, who would it be? Mahomes or Allen? I said I would take Allen. Why? Because he's bigger, he's stronger, his arm is stronger.
You think so?
Really? Yeah, he's got a strong. Josh Allen, you ever see him throw effortlessly?
I've seen him. Yeah, he's good. But Mahomes is talented.
Off his back foot, 60 yards, no problem. Ask Stephon Diggs, he'll tell you. He caught many of them. He's got a very strong arm. He just slings it out there. But I would take him because Mahomes is not really a runner. He is, but he's not. You know what I mean? He's more of a flashy, pretend I'm running and then throw it. You know what I mean?
I'm calling an upset. I'm calling an upset.
I think the biggest problem.
Johnny, come on.
You could be right.
Come on,
put the
money on the table, buddy. Come on, Johnny.
Oh, it's going to be a close
Tyreek Hill tomorrow. If you can stop Tyreek Hill, then the Bills have a chance of winning.
Listen, it's very hard to beat KC and KC.
Yo, guys, when shit hits the fan, Mahomes just throws the ball to Tyreek Hill. That's about it.
Come on,
guys.
Or Kelsey.
Yeah.
Or Kelsey.
Hey, listen, if Mahomes is playing like crap, just bring in Henny. Just bring in Henny, baby.
I know, yeah, he's pretty good, man. I know.
He's a good quarterback.
Let me ask all three of you guys. You take Kelsey or Gronkowski in today's game?
Oh, Kelsey.
Kelsey.
John, Gronkowski or Kelsey?
Yeah, Kelsey's more, what's the word, reliable.
Right now. But
hey, you want to hear
Gronk needs to get gelled right now. He's out of place a little bit.
Well, yeah, he's not.
It's starting to come. It's starting to come, right?
Yeah.
But let me just throw this out at you guys, okay? And this is very, very, very impressive. Travis Kelce is second in the league in receiving yards.
It's impressive.
He's a tight end.
I know.
Look at the receivers he was ahead of. Devontae Adams. Odell got hurt. Amari Cooper. All those other guys. What's the guy? Julio Jones. The only guy that was ahead of him was Stephon Diggs. He's a tight end. That's pretty impressive. But you know what? It's between him and Kittle. Kittle can block.
That's a good one.
Kittle can block.
No, I don't.
Kittle's a better
I
blocker.
like Kittle. I do like the guy. He's good. He's good.
I think Kittle is edging Kelsey by just a little bit. Why? Because he can block. Kelsey's not a great blocker.
But don't forget the play calling with Andy Reid. They go to him a lot. I mean, that's the way their plays are.
Yeah.
That's why he's got these yards. And like I said, when it's a short third down and 3 or 4th and 2, he always looks for 2 guys. And if Kelsey's not open, Tariq is always open. Just throw it to the empty spot.
Yeah. But Kelsey gets open a lot, man. He gets open a lot. But Kittle would have done well. He got hurt. Right? He gets the ball a lot too.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
He can run. He's strong.
Yes, he can block.
And he can block. He's got that. He edges Kelsey by a little bit because of his blocking skills.
He's insane. The way he plays is every down he puts everything on it.
He's very crazy. Yeah. I like. He's like. He's fiery. You know what I mean?
He's very fiery.
His motor is going. Like it's at 200% till the last whistle. You know what I mean? And he's funny too. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
You ever see when he imitates Canadians? Oh yeah. You know they do mic'd up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hilarious, man. He was imitating. He was imitating Canadians.
Off topic. What's the MMA fight with McGregor and?
That's 12 o'clock, I think.
It's tonight.
No. I know, but I don't understand. Aren't they fighting this in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah.
Well, isn't it already?
It's not over.
Yeah, but isn't it being fought? Well, because it's right now over there. It's like 6 a.m, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what are they fighting 6 a.m?
If I'm not mistaken, yes.
Holy shit. Okay.
Or it's not previously taped. They would say it.
That's weird, man. That's so strange.
He's got that. They call it the island, right?
Right. Fight Island.
What would you say, Adam?
Fight Island?
Yeah, Fight Island. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
But Dana White, I can't stand him, man. You know what he said about all these streamers and stuff like that, eh? Because he raised the prices of the pay-per-view to $99. But he said he goes, I got a surprise for all the streamers about this fight coming up.
What's the surprise?
We don't know because apparently it's to stop us from watching it, but I'm watching it.
I have the best site.
I'm watching it right now.
I have the best site. I go on the special site. You get WWE, you get MMA, ECW, all that. I'll send that to you, Adam. You should see.
You get boxing? You get boxing too?
Adam, I have IPTV.
Yeah, I have the IP that you gave me. You know, I found it behind the TV.
Yeah, but it's not activated.
Right.
That's right.
I got to activate.
You have to activate it.
Can we do that? And that'll still work.
Yeah.
Dan has something up his sleeve, right?
You got to download the program. I could walk you through it, but let's not talk about that on social media.
Right.
Hey, you know what I mean?
I respect that guy. I love that guy. I don't care what he says. I like him.
Oh, I hate him.
I like his energy. The energy that guy has.
But he's got a big mouth, man.
He does. He's cocky. He's very cocky. He's like Vince McMahon, very cocky. Very cocky.
He's kind of Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. I like Joe Rogan.
I like Joe Rogan.
He's cool.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's wild.
His podcast is cool. He's cool.
Yeah, you know he's a stand-up comedy guy, comedian by trade, right? You know that, right?
Really? That I didn't know.
Joe Rogan is a stand-up comedian by trade. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
If you look him up and watch some of his videos, he's hilarious. He really is.
The best spot for the Dallas Cowboys in the backup position is bringing actually Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, he's near the end though. But man,
he's good.
He's still good.
Fitzpatrick did amazing.
Fitzpatrick
did amazing in Miami.
They slapped him in the face, man.
Oh yeah,
they did.
Who's Tua?
He was doing so good.
And they told him he had COVID at the end of the season. Bull crap. So he couldn't play. So he couldn't play the game, and they put their season on the line with Tua to see if he can get it done.
Not a fan of Tua at all.
right? That could hurt. That ultimately hurt Tua. That hurt his stock because now they know he can't get it done. They put a lot of pressure on Tua. They should have just don't bullshit about the COVID, and Fitzpatrick should have played because Fitzpatrick said, "I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't have any symptoms. I feel good." He was mad. They threw him out on his face, right?
He's never been hurt like that in his life in the NFL.
I feel bad for him when they pulled him that one game and they made Tua the starter. I feel bad for him, man.
I felt, yeah, and they annihilated the Niners.
Water and spitting it out exactly like that. Right?
Yeah, he's won a lot of games for them, man.
Yeah, I don't understand why they did that.
They slapped him in the face, right?
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Tua at all.
I don't think Tua.
Anything special.
I think Tua is going to be one of those injury-prone guys too.
Tim Tebow guy. Just watch Tebow time.
Yeah,
I don't see the potential.
It's got a lot to do with being left-handed.
Yeah.
Name me a left-handed quarterback that ever succeeded or won a Super Bowl.
Boomer Esiason.
That's it.
Well, I don't know. Did he win?
Oh, I don't even think he won.
No, he didn't. He lost.
He got there. He got there and lost to the Niners. Yes.
Yeah.
Taylor won that. Taylor caught the touchdown across the middle. The slant.
Yeah, John Taylor.
When Montana took him all the way down the field in who knows how long.
90-some yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the Packers game tomorrow. I think we're going to dominate. Seriously, I think we're going to go win by 14.
Who's the first game? The Packers, right?
Yeah, 3:05, and then I think the 6:40 is the Chiefs and Bills.
Yeah, 6:40. That's right. Yeah.
Why is it not the other way around? Brady versus Rodgers at night. I'm surprised they haven't put it that way. They put the young guys at the end. They put the old guys at the beginning.
Well, it's an East Coast game. The time. That's why.
It's probably the time and the weather. So they'll give the colder weather more, like during the day, it won't be as cold.
Right.
Who knows, right? Because if they have to play the night game in Green Bay, try like -40 at night or whatever.
I would love to see that. I was supposed to go to Wisconsin this year, and tickets canceled on. I'm going to go next year.
So
the borders closed and all that stuff, but who knows?
So, guys, is it true that the Super Bowl is going to hold 22,000 fans?
22,365, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Well, the Cowboys had 30,000 fans at their stadium.
I guess they go by volume, not by the size.
Yeah, this year they had at least 25 to 30,000 fans at all the games during the COVID stuff because they have room for it.
And
they have room for it. That's why.
Yeah. Why did the Saints didn't have fans? I don't know why.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Some teams just didn't want to risk it. Too much work. A lot of.
How about the Niners? They actually decided not to even play in their stadium.
Yeah,
that's weird.
That was a mess. That was a mess for like 2 weeks.
California spread of COVID is crazy down there, man. LA, it's nuts. No, it's the biggest state.
Yeah, that's true, but I think it's San Francisco the way they are because they're really like liberal left all the way.
Yeah,
and they're just like too scared of that, and I guess they made that decision with Arizona.
Talking about Robert Saleh leaving San Fran, that's a big loss for you guys.
It is a big loss. It's a huge loss.
I was like, how are you going to recover that?
I don't understand.
Well, they have to, right? They can't. They got to give them the opportunity, right?
Yeah.
But you know what?
True.
You know what?
Deserves it.
You know what upsets me though is they never interviewed one African American guy for a head coaching job. 6 teams, 6 of them. That's kind of a black guy for the NFL, right? They got to at least interview one. At least interview a few. There's one,
like
Bieniemy. And he's going to he's going to get the trash in the trash now because there's nothing left. There's Houston. Everybody else hired. Detroit hired. Philly hired. The Jets hired.
You know what? I know you guys are going to disagree with it, but I was the fan of the coach for the Eagles. I was a spit in the face for the Eagles. Okay, I don't care about that last game. He was a good coach. He won a Super Bowl for you guys a few years ago. Give the guy some respect.
Yeah, but listen, hold on a second here.
Only because of Carson Wentz, because he doesn't want Carson Wentz.
No, the guy's kind of a dink. Okay, He is. He's kind of a dick. What he did the last game, okay, it pissed off a lot of people, not just the players, but it pissed off a lot of the fans, right? What he should have done, because the game didn't mean anything, start Sudfeld from the beginning of the game. Don't do that in a 3-point game. It's a 3-point game. You pull out your quarterback. That it looked really bad. I get the idea. He's like, okay, that's my starter. I've seen enough. I don't want to risk injury. He's done enough. I already know. But you already seen that two or three games previous. So start Sudfeld right from the beginning. And you don't run into that problem, and you might not have lost your job.
You think that moment lost his job that game?
That game did it. That was the icing on the cake.
Because there's speculation because he doesn't want Carson Wentz starting quarterback. They're saying Wentz will come back next year. I think he will come back as an Eagle.
Well, he might, because now they have a new coach, right? And a new OC. But I think he's got.
I don't know where you get this, Johnny. I don't know where you get this idea that Wentz is a good quarterback. I am sorry, man.
He is a good quarterback, man.
Not a fan.
I don't see it. I'm not a fan of him either.
He throws the ball well. He scrambles well. He
throws darts on the ground, man. What are you talking about?
Well, now he ends up throwing because he's running for his life. He tries too much. He started to become that guy that tried to do a little bit too much, so he's in over his head. And when he should have just stuck to doing his assignment, doing his job, like Bill Belichick used to say, "Do your job," right? So he put a lot on his own shoulder, and that's what happens, right? But I guarantee you, if he goes to Indianapolis, it'll be night and day.
Oh, I love it.
Night and day.
You know, and you know what? I could see it go there. I could see him 2-year contract.
Hey,
what does John think?
2 years, $32 million.
Yeah. John, where do you think he's going to go?
Who's that?
Carson Wentz.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with that guy. I don't know.
I agree with you, man.
You think he's a good fit for Indianapolis?
I don't know. He might be. I don't know.
He's reuniting with his quarterback coach.
Like you said, maybe he might be. Yeah, he might be.
Because Cam Newton's not going there. Cam Newton's done.
No, I don't know. Cam Newton will go somewhere. Where, I don't know.
Backup position, not starting position.
I agree.
He'll retire before that happens.
First 3 games of the
He's going back to Carolina.
Yeah. No, they got Bridgewater. He's pretty good.
That Seattle game,
Bridgewater's all right.
I thought things were going to turn around. He played an amazing game against Seattle.
He did.
He ran on the 1 yard line. Throw the damn ball. Don't run it in.
As soon as he got hit with COVID, it went like this.
He's a very inconsistent.
Because they were starting to click, even though they lost the Seattle game, but they played well in that game. And he was starting to click with his players, and then it just the wheels fell off.
I don't know. I see a lot of potential in.
Johnny, you look like Larry King with those glasses on.
Me?
Yeah, you know Larry King died, guys.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. I thought he was like 109, but he was only 87.
Yeah.
I thought he was older than that.
He was born in 33.
He was unbelievable. I have a lot of respect for that guy. Sad. All these legends are dying.
They're old.
You can't stay young all the time, right?
Yeah.
I see a lot of potential.
To a point where
I see a lot of potential in Carson Wentz. I'm not a fan of him at all, but I see him staying in Philadelphia. I really do. After firing the coach, I just think that was disrespectful to the coach. Like, come on, good coach, good coach all around.
He was a good coach. I agree.
And now Jason Garrett gonna be a head coach for the Giants. There's speculation over there too as well, right? I like Garrett myself.
Oh, he's gonna get the Cowboys. He's gonna get it back.
Hey, what's the site here? How do I send this site to somebody to watch?
Are you on your laptop right now?
Yeah.
So you want the StreamYards link or do you want the YouTube?
The YouTube one.
The YouTube, so I'll send that to you.
So somebody can watch it, right? How do you're going to send it in the chat here?
I'm going to send it to you directly.
How's Texas out there, John?
It's not too bad.
What's the weather like? Are you like more central, northern?
Yeah, kind of center north. And we had some snow there about a week or two ago.
Really?
Oh yeah, no one liked it, but we get once in a while we get it, huh?
Did you get the message?
Doesn't last long, but
What do you guys put on the roads? Like you don't throw salt on the roads or anything like that.
not too much.
No.
They're just
It wasn't too much snow, but yeah, the roads can get icy. But
Where are you sending it to, Joe?
Send it to you on Facebook Messenger.
It's there already?
Uh,
I don't got it yet.
not yet.
I've never been to Texas, but everybody's moving to Texas. That's what I hear. Like so many people that I know moved to Texas. A lot of people.
why are they doing that though? What reason they have?
Cheaper.
Just work.
I guess cheaper. Yeah, work and cheaper living. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm up in the Northeast. Everything's expensive up here.
Well, yeah, it would be.
Well, when me and John went to Pennsylvania, that was the best.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, PA, man.
It's a crazy town. All the rivers and bridges and
It's got the most bridges in the world. The city with the most bridges.
and they drive like maniacs.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. The one worst drivers I ever saw was Atlanta, Georgia. Well, the same thing. They don't give a shit. Way over the speed limit. That's okay.
I went to Pittsburgh down that when me and John went, I thought we were gonna die. What is that thing in Pittsburgh? I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, it's like a lift. You go up the hill. And
We're done. I thought Joe Booty and John are done. We're done. Goodbye. Rest in peace, guys.
I've never seen anything like it. It was a bridge. You come out under. Then we're in the middle of this thing. There's two other lanes like this, and I had to put the brakes on. I didn't know what was happening, but that's just the way they have to set up. I said, "Holy jeez!" And we didn't go back. We went back a different way. I'll tell you that.
I used to party in Pittsburgh when I was back in my heyday.
But it's quite a good city though. It's interesting. We went to
My heyday.
we checked it out.
Should be good. I was going to ask you, how you been? I haven't talked to you for a while.
Excellent. Just working away, man.
Busy?
Busy.
Is it?
Working Monday to Friday, resting on Saturday, Sunday.
Is Windsor shut down?
Yeah, we're on lockdown.
We are here too, locked down. 8 o'clock. They're saying 8 o'clock you can't go out, but I still go for walks.
Seriously? You guys are on lockdown?
I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Wow, we're open, man.
The reviewer said it's 8 o'clock. You can't go anywhere. Like we're locked down. So come on, give me a break, Doug Ford. Come on.
Well, you guys didn't get a time. We didn't get a curfew time.
What's this 8 o'clock thing? You can't go out. You have to go shopping.
These Canadians are a bunch of sissies. They're a bunch of sissies.
Yeah. That's why we're
8 o'clock thing. Like, come on, Doug.
we said we'll keep the Americans out of. That's why we shut the border. We're like, get these Americans out of here. We don't want them in here.
The U.S. wants the borders open, but, and this new pipeline thing, give me a break.
Yeah, they canceled the pipeline. That's 20,000 jobs right there. That's the first phone call that Biden made. Was the
right away did it.
first thing.
Daddy not old guy.
Justin.
Yeah.
Let me call my man Justin and just can't.
What can you do?
Jobs.
Ridiculous.
They're gonna talk, he said. But.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, hold on a sec, guys. I got a little surprise for you. All right.
All right. I haven't been to that house in a long time. I just want to, it feels like the good old days going
I used to sleep on that couch right there, Johnny.
Here, let's make it bigger. Let's make the thing bigger.
Yeah, there's my bed.
All right.
Here it is.
Is that his house or is that
Yeah,
my
that's in
house.
the basement. Johnny, what are you?
Look at this.
22, 34.
Omaha.
Omaha. Omaha, fuzzy navel. Omaha. You like that? Hey, that's right,
There
boy.
you go.
Get
Is that
that
the
off.
replica or what? Is that the
All
replica?
right.
Yeah, I think so. I know it was bought for my birthday.
Oh, what a gift.
Those things are expensive. They go up from $500 to $600.
Yeah. So it's a good one. It's got a cap inside of it. You can't put your head in all the way. I felt like Zeke Elliott. His head looks big in it.
Yeah.
I because I can't put. It's got this plastic thing inside it.
Oh yeah.
It's made by Rydell. It's a real helmet. It's real.
Yeah.
If it has the stuff inside of it, but it
It's
doesn't.
made for display, probably.
Yeah, that's what. So they don't want you putting it on all the way,
No,
right?
Not really. Yeah.
You brought up Zeke Elliott. Is Zeke Elliott future in Dallas an end?
If it was up, if it was
Overrated.
he had a bad year. Yes, he had no O line. He didn't run hard. He looked like a fat slob.
He looked like Eddie Lacy. Seriously.
Yeah, out of shape. Eddie Lacy, perfect example. Out of shape. You know, I'll take the year off. We're no good anyways.
Yeah.
Right?
Good attitude.
Right? That's if I was the GM, I would do this. This is what I would do. I would trade Zeke Elliott, Amari Cooper to the Texans.
No.
Hold on.
Come on.
For Deshaun Watson. Listen, the Cowboys have three number one wide receivers: Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper. You got to part with one of them.
You need Amari Cooper, man. That's the future for you guys.
Amari Cooper, no, because listen, Amari Cooper takes plays off. Sometimes when he gets knocked down on the ground, he takes a long time to get up because it's almost like he doesn't want to be there. Well, you don't want to be here. Okay, no problem.
Somebody's very upset with you, and he's a big Eagles fan. With Carson Wentz's situation, we're going to bring him up. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him for the first time ever on StreamYard. He's a big
I think Carson Wentz should go to Dallas.
Situation, we're going to bring him up.
Oh, man.
I'll take him to Dallas.
I think he's a piece of garbage.
No, he's not.
I think Carson Wentz should go to Dallas. Whether he took us to the playoffs or not, I'm an Eagles fan. He's a piece of garbage. Dallas, take him. We'll take Prescott.
He's got all that noise in the background. He's got a lot of background noise. All I can see is Dallas. That's all I heard. Dallas.
He said Wentz goes to Dallas.
Yeah, I'll take Wentz. I'll take Wentz over Dak Prescott.
No, you wouldn't. You're nuts.
No way, man.
Listen,
John, you're crazy, man.
Listen, Wentz is more of a passer, man. He's a pocket passer. He just likes to run. He likes to run.
Garbage. He's 6'10". He throws the ball down into the ground. I don't like that.
Listen, he's not 6 foot. He's like 6'4", 6'5". But he likes to run when he shouldn't.
I know.
That's the problem with him. And then he gets hurt, so he starts to ail a little bit. The guy's a pocket passer. He's a good passer. He throws with anticipation. He's pretty accurate. He just wants to take off and run.
He's
he tries
pretty
to
accurate.
do
Wait a second. Were you watching the games?
Goose knows all about Carson Wentz.
Listen, they had a bad season, just like the Cowboys did, man. It happens. It happens.
No. You said he's pretty accurate. You said he's pretty accurate. He makes completions. No. He makes completions when they're open. He cannot throw the ball tight. He cannot.
Our whole division had a bad season.
Yeah, listen. He was throwing to a practice squad. He had nobody to throw the ball to. He was throwing it to practice squad guys, man. Come on.
King Goose, what were you saying because you were echoing the background? Say that again.
Alshon Jeffrey couldn't decide if he wanted to play or not. Oh, am I healthy? I don't know if I'm healthy.
I think Carson Wentz is just a piece of garbage. I don't even care if he took us to the playoffs.
I like that.
And Foles,
You're right.
Foles
I like him.
won it for him.
No. Foles, listen, Carson Wentz put you in a position to win the Super Bowl.
They're heavy balls.
Listen, Foles just finished the job. That's all. Like any backup, any backup should do that.
He's a hermaphrodite.
You should be able to. You should be able to go in a game and not skip a beat. That's a good backup. Not skip a beat.
Go back to the Bud Light and red trucks left.
Because listen, Wentz had a phenomenal year that year. They won the Super Bowl. He really did. He got you there.
What are you talking about? It was Nick Foles who took over the job.
I got you there.
right?
He could have played.
After 12 games.
He could have played. He's a wuss. Aaron Rodgers would play that game.
How can Hurts have all? How can Hurts
play the game? He'll play hurt. He'll play hurt, man.
That's Doug Peterson for you.
No.
Because he could have played. You're right. That's Doug Peterson. He goes, well, I'm not going to take out the hot hand. That's like the same thing that happened to Tony Romo. How do you take out Dak after he won 11 straight games? Tony Romo would have won the Super Bowl for that year.
Probably.
If you got a guy,
not stuck with Romo.
You got a guy who's playing basketball. He's in. He can't miss a 3-pointer. He can't miss. You got LeBron.
The problem.
Hold on.
The problem. Go ahead.
Hold on. Okay, you got a guy who's hot, hitting three-pointers. You got LeBron James who's ready to check into the game, but he's supposed to check in for that guy who's got the hot hand. Do you bring LeBron in, or you say just sit there for a few more minutes because this guy's hot? Yeah. You got to leave the hot hand in, right?
No, because
it is.
No, because the role of LeBron is to carry his team. He wants it on his shoulders.
Yeah, but you can't take out a guy who's on fire. Is my point. You can't. That's just a bad move on the coaching aspect part of it.
Going back to Homo would have went in, but
Tony
Romo wanted to play.
Wait, Tony Romo,
Homo.
Dallas Cowboy fan that can ever think. That's in my opinion. I love Tony Romo. He was consistent. He's a great quarterback. Yeah, the postseason he did really great, but the guy was underrated. Underrated quarterback was fabulous. Give the guy respect. And the best commentator, CBS.
He's got numbers to prove it. He's got the numbers to prove it, man.
Yeah, in the
He's
season.
the best commentator.
He is the best commentator.
Yeah, he's good at commentating. He is.
Unbelievable.
He is.
Tell how it is.
But what do you want from a guy that was always playing from behind? Sometimes you got to try and thread the needle. Sometimes it doesn't go in that eye of that needle. Sometimes it goes into the hand of the other guy.
What was his best year, Tony Romo?
And then you break a collarbone.
Listen, well, what do you want him to do? He was running for his life half the time. He had one good team, maybe two good teams the whole time he was there. Two. And he had the carpet pulled out from underneath him against Green Bay with the no Dez catch when he caught it. A year later, he caught it.
He had a tight end. He had the receivers. He had a line. I mean, come on.
That's what I'm
Come on.
That's the year.
Everything.
Adam, that's the year I'm talking about.
No, a couple of years. Many years.
No, he didn't.
Come on, man. He just chokes. Come on.
He's not a choker, Adam. He scored 48 points against Denver. Denver scored 51. Does Romo play defense?
Thanksgiving Day. I remember that. Thanksgiving
Day. Scored 51 points on Dallas. That's not Romo. Romo put up 48 points. So you're going to blame that last interception on him after he put up 48 points?
The times that great players shine is in the playoffs.
No.
The times that great players shine is in the playoffs.
He had the slip, the ball, like he's the only guy in NFL history that's ever fumbled a field goal snap.
Okay.
That was the last time a quarterback held the snap, though.
Okay.
Quarterbacks
Dan Marino
more after that.
Okay. Dan Marino had great stats, but Joe Montana is a better quarterback because when it counts, he makes it happen.
Okay, but you can't say the guy's garbage because of it. That's what you're pretty much saying.
I never said that. No, I didn't say garbage.
You called him a homo. You called him a homo.
Well, that's
the same thing.
Homo the homo. I mean, that's
you're pretty much telling him he's junk. No, listen.
No.
Romo's better than Dak Prescott and I.
Yeah, he's got almost every.
And if you say Dak Prescott's better, please come and slap the crap out of me right now.
He's got almost every quarterback Cowboy record in Cowboy history. Romo's got almost every one of them, except for rings. It's the only thing he doesn't have.
You know that I agree that they shouldn't have brought in Dak at the what was it, the 10th game, 11th? What game of the season was it? It was towards the end of the season.
For what?
I think it was the 12th.
What?
11th?
Whatever. When they brought him in, they should have kept Romo in. They should have pulled him out. I agree. I told you that. I agree that Romo should have finished off the season. When they brought Dak in, when did they?
They brought him in week. He started from the first game.
I'm talking about when he was pulled. Romo was pulled.
Oh, no. You're talking to the wrong guy, Adam. I'm a Cowboy fan.
Johnny.
Dak
Romo got hurt in off season.
Prescott got started.
Dak started the season. They lost the first game to the Giants and then went 11 straight.
Previous season, he wasn't pulled in the last couple games?
Never. No, he wasn't.
All right, my mistake, I guess.
Yeah,
remember that touchdown? Was it from Des Bryant? That final throw?
Yeah, that should have been a catch.
Should have played the whole game. That game. That was just ridiculous.
Right? Romo came back. Romo came back the last game of the season against Philly. That didn't mean anything. It took him 5 plays to score a touchdown. 5. Threw it to Terrence Williams. 5. That's how easy it was for him. And Dak just the game didn't mean nothing, so I don't care, right? And Philly wanted to beat us. It didn't help them, and it didn't hurt us. So it meant nothing, right?
Giants are going to win next year that division. Giants are going to take that division.
No.
Mark my words.
Cowboys.
Mark my words. The Dallas Cowboys are only going to lose 4 games next year. Just watch.
Yeah, they're going to win that division.
Just watch.
John.
Watch.
Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying it because I have that heart.
That used to be the best division in football, believe it or not. That one for a long time, it was the best.
The Eagles will make a run to the postseason.
Hey, Adam, they've been to 22 Super Bowls.
Dallas Cowboys.
That division.
That division. They've got the most Super Bowls out of all the divisions. They got 13 of them. They're just a bad division. Who's that? Who's on the mic? Oh, look who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to our guest sitting on the elf on the shelf up by the window. Pinky Schminky. Say hello to Pinky Schminky. He's up in the window. Hey, Big Mike. Yeah, he's camera shy, guys.
You're camera shy, Big Mike? That's not good. From a Lions fan, I want to talk about Matthew Stafford and the situation leaving Detroit.
Oh, yeah, he's a Lions fan. Mike, how do you feel about that? Big Mike?
I think he's shy even saying his voice, folks.
He's you know what? By
technical difficulties.
No, by that response, he's really heartbroken.
I've been heartbroken all week.
What do you do? You need some Kleenex, Mike? Kleenex? I'll send you some. I just went to Costco. I bought the whole skid. Mike, what are you doing?
22, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. That was the hardest division at once.
Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe he's trying to get his headphones.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. I think Dallas only loses 4 games next year.
I'm not going to stretch it that much, but I think now that McCarthy has maybe one season under his belt and got rid of that horrible defensive coordinator that he had, they're going to do better. We got to see who our quarterback's going to be. You got to see if it's Dak Prescott. We got to see
Dak Prescott.
How healthy is he going to be? Is that foot going to cause him a problem now? Is he going to be right? You don't know.
Dallas is not making the playoffs.
It was a bad break. Yeah, we'll make the playoffs. We should have won that division this year.
Is Alex Smith done?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think he's got nothing else to prove. I think the reason he came back was because
confidence to prove to himself.
Not just to himself. He wanted to prove to his kids that Daddy can still do it, and his kids and his wife are very proud of him, and you can see that in the stands. He's got nothing else to prove. He did it. He's one hit away from them taking him off the field, and then somebody else grabbing his leg and putting it on the cart too, and then taking him off the field. So you ever see his leg without a sock on? Looks like he got attacked by like 5 sharks.
Yeah, I saw that.
See, I liked what his wife did. It made it into a football. That was really nice. The trophy.
Yeah. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah. But I think he's going to retire.
You think so? I think he retired, but I think the best time was in San Francisco.
San Francisco, and then he got thrown out on his face.
Yeah, the spit in the face.
If he would have stayed that year, I think they win the Super Bowl that year instead of Kaepernick. Don't get me wrong, Kaepernick played well, but Alex Smith doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Oh, he's good, especially in the game against the Steelers.
He's a game manager, and he doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
It's big. You know why? Because he's a conservative passer.
He's smart.
He's a conservative. He doesn't have balls.
He does.
Listen, I like quarterbacks with balls that will throw the ball downfield. He's not that type.
Well,
he goes for the open.
And he doesn't run. He
He does
doesn't.
the ball 5 yards, 10 yards, and he lets the receiver do the work.
You know
I
what?
don't like that.
Thank you. That's Dak Prescott. You just described Dak Prescott. Dink and dunk Dak.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't throw a good deep ball. Doesn't throw good. He dink and dunks. Everybody, he dink and dunks. He counts his receivers to do the job. How do you get? He completed most of his passes to a guy that cannot be guarded. Amari Cooper can't be guarded. He gets open all the time because he's a good, crisp route runner.
So do you pick Amari Cooper or Des Bryant? Let's say they're still playing today and they're both at the same age. Who do you pick?
If they're both in their prime,
yes,
Des Bryant. Des Bryant had 7,500 yards and 73 touchdowns in 9 seasons. It's not by fluke either. And who threw him all those passes? Tony Romo.
And they threw him after that, right under the bus.
Romo with an R. Romo. I have a bromance for that guy. Okay.
I know you do.
Okay. You know what my Wi-Fi is at Tony Romo 9.
So
I got to change it.
I'm curious. Is Romo going to commentate for the night game?
Oh,
for the Packers?
Yeah, he can't do the other game. The other game's NFC because it's Fox.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because CBS.
He only does CBS.
He's so good, man. Oh,
excuse me while I hydrate myself.
It's been a great show so far, folks. Thank everybody on the chat for taking the time to be on the show. Appreciate it.
Wow.
I want to switch gears quickly and talk about baseball. I know you're a big baseball fan. What do you think about George Springer? Like a Josh Johnson and
I'm not a Toronto fan, but man, is that big. Him and Brantley too. They were teammates.
Yeah, Brantley was supposed to come to Toronto, but he left. He came back to Houston.
Oh, he did go back to Houston?
2-year contract.
I thought they signed them too because I seen them both hugging each other with Blue Jay uniform. He was supposed to. He was close, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But George Springer, wow, that's huge. That's big.
Oh, he's good. He's phenomenal.
That's big. That's big. That's very big. 6-year what? 100. Would they do 6-year what? There he is.
6 years.
Hi, Mike. Big Mike. Big Mike, we'd like to ask you a question, Big Mike.
They call themselves America's team, but they're nothing but
You're going to give me a copyright single, Big Mike. You're going to get that size 15 going. It's going to go up that radical radish and candy ass, buddy. Get your
action. No music. Hey, YouTube frowns on that. On the music.
So you're scared to show your face, but we can see half of your face.
Oh, Mike, how do you feel about Matthew Stafford wanting to depart from the Detroit Lions?
Who cares?
Okay. Well, let's move on. Adam. Hey, how do you
Adam likes quarterbacks with balls.
Whoa.
Look at this guy, Mike. He's a sexy pinata. What do you think?
Listen to him talk. He talks about balls all the time.
Long balls, Mike. Are we allowed to smoke on camera?
I am.
You're fine. You're fine. Big Mike, look, the potential Detroit for Matthew Stafford, the end of an era. Now listen.
They're walking in, Mike.
What's the future like for quarterback situation in Detroit? Who are you picking up?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you, Big Mike. That's who I'm talking to. Who do you think Lions been here?
I'm worried about waking up in the morning, man. I don't give a shit about football right now.
Well, you know what, my friend? Thank you very much for coming on Joe's Sports Channel because this show's about sports, not about giving shit about other things. God bless you, brother, and stay safe.
Hey, Joe, see you later, man.
Take care.
You be safe. I'm coming knocking.
Thank you. See ya. You come on here, you come with sports. You don't come on here. I don't want to hear that bull crap, that fake news media. I heard enough.
Hey, Joe, I never asked you. How do you feel about Donald Trump losing the election?
No, I have.
You're heartbroken?
All I'll say, last
God
week.
bless America.
You could say yes or no.
Last week has been taking a big troll.
It was a rough time, but that's okay.
I know.
What do you feel about him exonerating all those people, 143 people?
I think I like it. That's a good idea.
You know what he's doing, eh?
I know.
I became a Trump fan.
He's a smart fan. You know what?
You know what he's doing? He's getting his.
Let's get off what Sleepy Joe did to the pipeline. Calgary, Alberta.
Listen, he's getting his ducks in a row.
Well, he said he'll be back.
He's gonna win. He's gonna win Michigan now because he got Kwame Kilpatrick. They loved him in Michigan, eh?
Michigan. He won Michigan.
They loved Kwame Kilpatrick in Michigan. They loved him.
You know.
They absolutely loved him.
Yeah.
He built that city, man. He made it look like the way it's looking right now. Somebody else just came in to finish it. That's all. But he's fraudulent. I'm not gonna take anything away from that. He was a thief and he was very fraudulent. He deserved to serve time in prison, but not 28 years.
He's not going to happen. He's not going to jail.
No. Oh, he's not going. No, I'm talking about Kwame. He got Kwame out of jail, right?
Yeah.
He exonerated
Is Manafort out of jail?
Who? Kwame, yeah. Kwame's getting out.
Good. I love him.
He even exonerated Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne doesn't have to go to jail now. Now he can go root on his Green Bay Packers.
He's good.
He's a huge Packer fan. You know that, right?
Who?
Lil Wayne.
Is he really?
The rapper.
Oh, yeah. That guy, yeah. The rapper.
Yeah.
He's good. But
Rapper. What the hell are you talking about, man?
Lil Wayne, Adam. You don't know who Lil Wayne is?
Yeah. I know who he is, but I just didn't know he's.
Yeah, he's a huge Green Bay Packer fan. Huge.
Oh, he's going to be in the stands?
Aaron Rodgers' his contract's over next year. His final year is next year.
He's good friends with what's his name? Skip Bayless.
Who?
Lil Wayne.
Is he?
Yeah, believe it or not, he is. He's always on that show, Undisputed.
I don't watch CNN, so.
When are we going to see a new stadium for Green Bay, man? This is ridiculous.
No.
Come on, man.
They don't need one.
Come on, man.
Come on, guys.
What?
Come on, guys. That thing's going to fall apart.
No, they keep it up to date. What are you talking about?
Oh God, it's so ancient looking.
No, yeah, but it's you can't change Lambeau Field.
Look at Fenway Park.
No.
What do you want to make them a dome now? That the weather doesn't. No, you can't. You can't do that.
You make it a dome finish. It's over.
It's over.
I mean, for a team to win this, if they're go to the Super Bowl, I really believe the Green Bay Packers are going to win the Super Bowl. But for a team like that, I mean, they deserve to have a nice stadium.
Yeah, but the people that live there own the team. They don't have an owner. It's the city.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, I just don't understand it. I mean, the thing looks disgusting.
What, Lambeau Field?
Yeah.
Well, when I go next year and witness it, I'll tell you how it is. It's a chip of the year.
You tell me. You compare that to the stadium, like, Detroit.
Dallas,
I don't know where.
Dallas.
You went to Heinz Field. You were at Heinz Field. Compare it to Heinz Field. All right.
Well, you're sitting on. It's like high school. Like the seats are steel, I guess. What are they called?
Bleachers.
Yeah, you sit in the bleachers like that.
It's like the big house in Michigan. It's like the big house over there.
It's like when I'm sitting in a high school game, like Oak Ridge here in London. Right?
Yeah,
it should be good. But Adam, I wanted to ask.
Mo Meister's here.
What's happening, bro? What's happening?
Oh.
What's up, Johnny?
What's up there, Mo Meister?
Long time no see.
Yeah, how's it going?
Just chilling, man. Chilling in the villain.
Chilling like a villain.
What's up, John Mattis?
Hanging out.
What's up, bro?
How are you, father? How are you, Dad?
Good. How are you, man?
Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come on the show. I appreciate it.
On coming in and it kicked me out.
Are you using your phone or using your laptop?
My phone and I went for the fight too. I'm waiting for the fight.
Yeah, I should start.
What are you watching it on?
BT Sports.
Oh yeah, BT. Yeah, I got it on pay-per-view. So
nice.
Last question for all you guys. First, Adam, does Aaron Rodgers sign a huge contract with the Packers after this season?
Aaron Rodgers is coming to Denver.
No. Aaron Rodgers, if he wins the Super
Cowboys.
Bowl,
Imagine.
no.
Imagine
There's
him
only
in
one
Cowboys.
place.
Wee.
Listen. There's only one other place other than Green Bay he's going to go. It's San Francisco. If it's not San Francisco, he's just going to stay in Green Bay.
Oh, why is there speculation about Chicago they're talking about?
If he goes to the Cowboys, we'll run the table.
Wherever he goes.
Imagine him there. Oh, boy. Talk about a guy who knows how to throw with anticipation. He's the number one guy. Yeah, that's why he is the best quarterback in the NFL.
He is. I agree.
He's got everything. He's got brains. He catches guys running off the field. How many times?
You know why?
Right? He's sneaky, man.
You know
Look
why?
at coach. Look at it's his second year.
He's very sneaky.
Here, look at the coach. Look at.
Do you know why?
Why?
Quarterback?
Why is that?
You know.
Because he
was top
he's
and the best.
He was taught from the best?
top from the best.
Brett Favre.
Brett
How long?
Favre?
Brett Favre?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had some help too with coaching too, right? He had I think, was Mariucci his quarterback coach at one time? He might have been.
Yeah.
He might have
Or-
been Brett Favre's.
I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, 2005, 2006. Maybe I'm wrong. Chat, please correct me on that, please. If I'm wrong.
Who was it? Mariucci?
Yeah, 2005, 2006. I don't.
Maybe. Mariucci was a good
Mariucci
quarterback
was in
coach.
Detroit.
Yeah, he was a head coach, but he used to be a quarterback coach, right?
After Detroit?
No, before that.
Before Detroit.
Yeah, before he became a head coach, he was a.
He was Green Bay's quarterback coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think he was.
San Francisco coach.
Yeah, I don't know if he was in Atlanta at all as a QB coach way back.
You know, it's going to be great when Aaron Rodgers has 2 rings and Brett Favre has 1, and we can finally shut up the people's mouths that Aaron Rodgers only has 1 Super Bowl. When we get 2, people are going to say, okay, settle down. Go on.
Yeah, but Brett, you can't take anything away from Brett Favre, man.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Who do you pick?
He was awesome.
Who's a better QB in Green Bay, Favre or Rodgers?
Rodgers,
yeah.
Rodgers.
He had more talent.
his quarterback rating is amazing. He's
number one on the list.
He's number 1 overall.
Yeah.
MVP for sure.
You know where? You know where?
far, guys.
You know who's
By
number?
far.
You know who number 3 is,
Who?
or maybe number 4 now.
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Hey, you can't say that on live.
I remember that when I was
mainstream media. There's
Did
a
Did
lot
I
of.
say it?
There's a lot of.
Did you hear me say it?
Yeah, there's a lot of snowflakes out there.
It was live.
You know what's beauty about life? When I was 6 years old, I could still hear that from the back of my ear in Windsor, Ontario. You say that.
What's that?
It's still there. Adam saying the same about
Yeah.
Tony. The H-O-M.
Leave him alone. Man.
You're not a fan of him, huh?
That's my quarterback.
No.
That's my quarterback.
Let me ask you, why don't you like Tony Romo? What is it about his personality, his plays? His
What is it? Why is it that you don't like him?
Oh, he was married to
the family now for the love.
and then they had a show, and he was getting soft,
Jessica
and
Simpson. He wasn't married to her. He was just dating her. Well, they had a show, and then he shows his soft side on TV.
Look at Johnny.
I mean, come on.
That's a memorable moment, folks, on Joe's Sports Channel, folks.
That is, take that photo right now. That is memorable right there.
Later, I'm taking it.
Joe, you look good, man. Joe, that's sharp. The blue color on you,
amazing.
Sharp on you, man.
You know what? I thought about what am I going to wear? I said, Joe,
You're a sexy pinata.
I woke up this morning and said, Mr. Joe, what am I going to wear for the show tonight? There's so many. So you know what? I wear this nice
pinata
neck and this beautiful necklace that I love to wear.
You're a Radisson Cougar.
The Radisson Cougar. He's a Stanats.
It's the not. The only thing Romo might win in a celebrity golf tour, he won't win an Emmy for broadcast. He won't win. He won't win an Emmy for broadcasting. What?
Oh yeah, you would.
Joker, get up here right now, Joker.
Oh,
He's
such
the best
a bad
broadcaster.
That's such a bad statement. He's
He's
the
better
best
than Troy.
broadcaster. He's the best broadcaster in football right now.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking.
He gets 17 million a year. So that statement right there is just like a Romo hater statement,
Yeah, I disagree with that.
right? He's gonna be the
Sounds like
next
a
Jim
pound of
Nance. He's the next Jim Nance. Simple as that. Or even Pat Summerall.
This is
Summerall was good.
What year did Pat Summerall
Passed away.
No.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah,
He was great. He was
In the
great.
80s? In the 80s?
College football, he was fantastic.
no, he was there in the 90s.
Troy is not better than Tony Romo. Absolutely not.
Troy's good.
biased.
Troy is good. Troy's very good. He speaks his mind, which I like about Troy, and he throws shots at the Cowboys, even though he played there. I love that about Troy. He's straight up.
Have you noticed?
But he's not better than Romo, man.
Have you noticed when the Packers are in action against the Cowboys, he always sticks up for the Cowboys? Oh, the Cowboys are better at this. He's always against the Packers.
Listen. Romo, the NFL just gained a lot more fans over the weekend because of what Romo said during the Kansas City game, I believe it was, when he made a reference to Mortal Kombat. Okay, and he even sounded it like they did in Mortal Kombat, something about, oh, come here, get revenge, something like that. You have to look it up. And he imitated it. The Mortal Kombat people, and there's a lot of video game people out there, they went crazy. They couldn't believe it. Now they want to watch the NFL because they want to watch they want to listen to Tony Romo. All because he made that statement. They go, oh my God, he knows Mortal Kombat? Yeah, it's insane, man. He knows he's good. Troy is honest. I missed that. What did he say? Troy is honest. What? Yeah. Well, I don't know if Tony has any favorites either. He just likes to call plays, Tony Romo.
Tony tells it before the play even happens.
Yeah, he just likes that. Yeah. Like Tony doesn't. He's not biased. I don't find him. Biased
I didn't feel him being biased.
I don't feel that he's biased at all. Like Troy's just more outspoken when it comes to different things going on, right?
He has the experience.
He likes to throw shots at people. Romo won't do that.
John Gruden was another guy. Great
yeah, but he was always drunk when he was commentating.
But Troy is very good. Yes,
Troy is good. Joe Buck is phenomenal because he does baseball.
He's too formal.
He's baseball as well.
Troy's too formal.
No, I don't know. I just think he throws a lot of indirect shots at teams too, like especially the Cowboys. He always rips on the Cowboys, even though he played there. He throws shots at them all the time because he just doesn't like the way things are going, right? And I don't blame him, but Romo wouldn't do that. Romo's more of a funny guy. He'll call the plays.
He's laid back.
But the guy I cannot stand
Corona commercials.
Yeah, the guy I cannot stand is Chris Collinsworth.
No, that's not to my show. No. What?
You want to talk about a guy that is biased?
How's he biased? Him and Al Michaels are the best.
No, Al Michaels was phenomenal, but Collinsworth is the biggest biased commentator out there. There's times where I have to mute the TV because I don't want to listen to him.
Are you seriously?
I wish I could block him out and just listen to Michaels.
They both work great together. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they work good together. Yes, they do. I'm not saying they don't. I'm not taking that away from them. They're a good tandem. But Chris Collinsworth, if you listen to him and dissect him, he just says the most off the chart things and the most biased things. He flips. He's like the weather too. First he likes the guy, then he doesn't like the guy, and then he goes right back to the guy. You know what I mean? Like it's so bad, man. He loves the Patriots. He loves Bill Belichick. He loves Tom Brady. Tom Brady can't do any wrong.
But he explains it.
Romo explains a lot of things. Troy Aikman.
But the funny thing is, he always mentions when he used to play, like as if he was good.
Yeah. He wasn't terrible. He was a good football player. He was a good wide receiver, but he wasn't great.
Hands.
How many years did he play in the NFL? Was it 12 years he played in the NFL?
You know who else did that too? Who got fired?
Lynn Swan? No.
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter. Oh, yeah, Chris Carter. Oh, my God.
When Chris Carter's on Fox Sports 1, he used to do that first things first with Nick Wright, because it used to be him and Nick Wright. Well, the reason he got fired was because he got pissed off he wasn't calling a Fox game.
Come on.
So he went after the ownership for that and says, I deserve to call one of these games. So they had a falling out, and that's why Chris Carter's out, right? That's part of it, too.
Right.
But he always talked about himself. He always said, me, like Chris Collins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to look.
Yeah, when I did this, when I did that, I would have done this.
Yeah, Brandon Marshall was the same way, too.
Folks, we're running out of time. We're going to go for another 5 to 10 minutes, maybe. Brees, is he finished? Done. Completely done. Drew Brees.
Yes.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
Philip Rivers.
I could just tell by the way he left the stadium. He started kissing to the crowd, not just his family. He did it to his family, but he turned around to look at the field one more time.
Yeah. And what killed me was he didn't leave.
I don't know.
No crowd. He didn't leave. He left on a note COVID. He left that.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think he's got mixed feelings.
You don't know. You don't know what happens, right? But I think he's probably a little closer to retirement than anything. Like very, very close. Now that he's seen, a buddy of his go to, like Philip Rivers, they've been in the league the same time.
Thank you, Philip Rivers, for 17.
It was those two guys that made that switch, right? Philip Rivers came in for Drew Brees because San Diego didn't want Drew Brees because they thought when he screwed up his shoulder that he wouldn't be able to throw the football anymore. Then he went off. Then he went to the Saints and won a Super Bowl with them.
If Philip Rivers was on the Colts maybe 5-6 years ago, I could have started the championship. He's the most underrated quarterback in the league.
I think Philip Rivers is a Hall of Famer.
Right away?
Not right away, no. I think he had a very awkward throw. He was more of like a shot put guy.
Kind of like Dan Marino.
Yeah, but he got the job done, man.
They should have won that game.
I know. I play fantasy football, and Philip Rivers won me a lot of fantasy football leagues. You have to have a good quarterback, and I always drafted Philip Rivers. Always. I always got him late too because nobody wanted him.
That game against the Bills in the wild card game, they should have won that game. I mean, the divisional. They should have won that game.
He was this close to going in the Super Bowl a couple times.
It's sad because he's going to end up retiring without a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he always had to try and go through Tom Brady, and he was that close, like 2 times, I think. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I wish the fans were there too, right? Because you seen him when he was walking through the tunnel, he stopped, and he took one more glance at the field. When I seen him do that, I said that's probably his last look at the field after playing, right? He'll see the field. He's going to go into broadcasting. Drew Brees is going to go into broadcasting, and he's going to be pretty good at it too.
He should.
Yeah, they're waiting for him. They already offered him a job, right?
Really?
Yeah, he's got a job waiting for him.
Tony Romo and Drew Brees.
Yeah, it could be, right? Because Tony Romo could take over for Jim Nantz, right? Jim Nantz could be on his way out and retiring himself, right?
Yeah.
Now Jim Nantz is awesome. He's awesome. He does numerous sports. He does golf phenomenally. He does football great. I don't know what else he does. I think he used to do boxing. I'm not sure if he did it. But Jim Nantz is awesome, man.
This is great. This is a moment.
You ever notice you ever notice what Tom Brady does when he takes a knee? He never takes a knee backwards. He always steps into the line, so he doesn't lose a yard.
Oh, Tom.
Tom Brady, he'll never lose a yard. Look at him step forward. He never loses a yard because it goes against his stats. You ever notice that?
No.
That's funny.
He does it all the time.
Johnny, you just know the most ridiculous things.
Listen, I watch a lot of sports TV. I'm on NFL Network all the time. There's a lot of questions that I can answer. There's a lot. That's just, I'm a sports guy. What do you want? Yeah. I know a lot of things, man. Yeah. I pay attention. That's the problem, right?
Do you think he uses Gillette or Bic?
Who's that? Tom Brady?
Yeah.
I hope he uses a straight razor and slits his own throat.
Yeah, he used to use Gillette.
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of Tom Brady.
This is what hurts right here.
Right here. Wait. Watch when he turns around and looks at the field, okay? He already looked up, okay? Now he's looking for his family. Okay? Hold on. Don't end video. Please don't end. Right there it is.
Yeah.
Looked at the scoreboard one more time.
It's sad, man. It's
I think he's done. He's had bad luck the last 3 years, man. He got robbed by the NFL the last 2 years.
that Rams call.
The Rams game was disgusting. Last year it was the Minnesota game when Kyle Rudolph pushed clearly straight arm, pushed off the guy in the end zone. It was like a clear straight arm.
Yep.
For a touchdown, and they didn't even review it under 2 minutes. Didn't even review it. And it was a reviewable play.
Yeah, and you know what? I gotta give credit to Sean Payton. I think the most underrated coach.
He is. They're all under Bill Parcells, right? The big two.
They have Jameson Winston. What's his name? Jameson.
Jameis Winston.
Jameson Winston. He's not a fan of him.
Listen, he can throw the ball, man. The guy can throw. He
receptions too, man.
Adam, you should like Jameis Winston because that's a guy with balls. That's a guy with balls because he throws a lot of passes.
We were comparing.
Okay.
Right, but we're comparing when you mentioned Wentz. What's up? What is that? Baseball.
Wentz just tries to do too much. That's all. He wants to run when he shouldn't.
Dude, he's a hermaphrodite.
No, is that a hermaphrodite?
He's got nothing there.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Watch what he does next year on a different team. If he goes to Indy, watch.
I hope he goes to Dallas.
Remember this recording we did here.
Yeah,
if he goes to Indy, watch what he does.
Actually, you know what? Say that. You're on full screen. Say that one more time.
I said, let me fix my glasses.
They're getting to your head, those glasses.
Stud, man. You're a stud from Virginia, buddy. Look at you, man.
Okay, you heard it here first. If Carson Wentz goes to a good team, and I'm going to say I think personally that he goes to Indianapolis. If he goes to Indianapolis, watch what he does. He will light it up.
Well said. January 24, 12:18 a.m., 2021.
Yeah, 2021.
All right.
He will light it up.
We'll remember this.
We will remember that, and we will remember Aaron Rodgers dominating against Tom Brady tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm excited. My blood pressure will be 160.
I used to hate Aaron Rodgers because he always used to do the belt.
The MVP.
Yeah, but that was before he won the Super Bowl. And I'm like, why? What belt are you talking about? I go, why do you keep doing that? You don't have it. It was to drive me crazy. You haven't won anything. And then he won a Super Bowl. Now I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Good. But
right? And now I like him a lot because I think he's the best quarterback in the game.
He is the best. Yeah.
You might be right.
You
might be right.
I still like Peterson. He was good.
Here comes the main event, guys. Main event's on.
But yeah, Joker. I know you're making a valid point there because now he's got different. Because Doug Peterson's kind of a dink. He's got a real big chip on his shoulder.
This guy, look, he lives in Tampa.
No.
You know what? He's going to the Super Bowl too. He's
Joker. Wow, Joker's
no way, man.
He wants Tampa Bay to be there for the first time.
Hey, Joker.
He works in the hospital.
What's the? He's what?
He works in the hospital.
Oh,
so the doctors and nurses get all the tickets.
Hey, give me. What's the spread? What's the spread on that? Bucks just straight up, or are you giving me points? We'll bet a coffee. I'll ship it. I'll have it delivered to you at the hospital.
Yeah, what is the spread, Joker?
Yeah, the Packers are favored. They got to be favored by at least 4 or 5. Now that Brown's out, it might have went up.
Browns is not a big factor for Tampa Bay. It's Mike Evans who's making it really good.
You know what? Brown could have been a big factor, but he started late.
I agree with
Why don't you
Joe.
guys pick up Antonio Brown?
Listen, Antonio Brown started late because he was suspended for so long or whatever. I think if he started from the beginning, because Tom Brady is infatuated with him. I'm not a points person. Okay. Hey, Joker, straight up, I got Green Bay for a coffee.
37-21, the final, the Packers with the Buccaneers.
KC Bills. I got Bills.
I got the
Straight
Bills
up.
too.
I got KC.
John,
Bills.
last word, Bills or KC?
Something's gonna happen to Mahomes. I'll tell you that right now.
KC.
Packers or Buccaneers?
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Yeah, buddy.
It's going to be good, guys. I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your schedule to come on the show with the Boonie fans and Boonie believers.
Thank
Really
you for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
Thank you. You're more than welcome to come on the show anytime you want. I'd love to have you on more often because you know the facts on sports, and that's what we're all about, the Boonie believers.
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dad, for coming on. I'm going to go watch the McGregor fight. And has it started
Who do you
yet?
think's gonna win? Who are you guys taking on that fight?
McGregor.
Knockout, second round. 3
Hey,
minutes.
but you know what? It won't be as easy as the last fight he fought him.
He's gonna be smart. He's not gonna.
Yeah,
You know,
Poirier is going to be a little bit different in this fight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's gonna fight smart.
Yeah. So, all right, man.
All right,
Thank
take it easy.
Be
Take
safe,
care, guys.
Joker. Love you
All
too,
right.
buddy.
See ya.
Take care, guys.
I want a medium double. I don't want large or extra large. Medium double. 1444 Roxborough, Windsor, Ontario. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Wear your mask. Wear your mask.
That's the
And
facts.
wear your mask, and it's only a port drop off, please.
There you go. You don't even, hey, Joker, you don't even need to ask him for the address. It's right on the show.
That's
Thank you,
right.
guys.
There you go, buddy.
Appreciate it. Take care.
All right,
See you guys.
Take
Be
care.
safe. We'll see you again. It was
See ya.
fun. Thanks for having me, Joe.
Thank you, Adam. I'll talk to you after the show.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Mr. Laurinaitis,
Yeah,
what a show. What a show. It's
yeah. A lot of stats there. Wow.
This has been a while.
That's
You're
Wow.
kind of quiet. You're quiet for a minute. You're just relaxing, letting them talk.
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch every football game like he does.
Oh, he's a big fanatic.
He's a fanatic, but at least he knows his stuff then.
I'll send the money to Joe, and then I'll send the money to you. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll Uber Eats you too with wings too, maybe. Maybe I'll do a nice surprise for you.
Watch out for the porch pirate. Someone might just steal it off the porch.
Yeah. But John, seriously, this show was a one to remember for a very long time because
It was interesting.
it was down. It was just football.
Yeah, it was. Didn't get anything else happening, but that's okay. That's all we want to worry about now. 2 more games than the big game.
It is the big game tomorrow
It'd be
afternoon.
good to see what happens. It's who knows?
Yeah. But thank you, man. I know it's
It's all right. I'm an hour ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Or earlier.
yeah, you're 11:23.
Not too bad, but I usually get up early anyway.
You know, I didn't know Texas is an hour behind us.
It's an hour an hour back. So it would be you're 12. Yeah, it's 11:30, whatever.
Yeah, you're 11:30 and we're 12:30.
Yeah, because I think we're Central Time, I think they call it. But then you got if you go all the way out to California or out that way, it's like Pacific Time. It's can be up to 3 hours difference from east to there. So
Yeah.
from where you are, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Look at us. Before we leave, Buccaneers are going to cut the cheese.
Who's that? Buccaneers are going to cut.
Yeah, great supporter for the Boonies and Boonie believer. Great guy. He's from Tampa Bay, actually.
Oh, Buccaneers are going to cut the cheese, are they?
Rodgers is not going to choke. Don't get my blood pressure going. I'm leaving the show with pride, not leaving with anger right now, okay?
Gonna choke. Listen to this guy. He's a hater.
Producer Jay, what's wrong with you, man? Come on, buddy. Come on. But I want to go watch the fight, Mr. Laurinaitis. I know we got to get up. You have a busy day tomorrow, but hey.
Yeah, not bad. Usually,
I want more.
bad. I got a few things to do, but
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
Take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
Say hi to Jessica for me.
Okay, I will do that.
Brother, God bless you.
Yeah, you too.
My beautiful people, folks, I want to thank you guys seriously for everyone taking time out of their schedule for coming on the show today. Thank you to Adam, to Yehi, to Momeister, my flesh and blood father, to King Goose for the first time ever on StreamYard. He knows actually how to activate StreamYards on his Samsung device, and others. Folks, love each other. Be honest. Come together and always respect women 110%. I love you all. Tomorrow afternoon at 3:05, the Packers are in action against the Buccaneers once again. And a little bit later on, the night game on CBS, you got the Buffalo Bills and Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Remember, football, this is it. Final four. The Final Four turn into the Final Two. And then the Super Bowl comes, the Pro Bowl, they will not be having this year during the COVID rules, but it's going to be good. And to the people who go to the Pro Bowl, you guys are amazing human beings, amazing athletes who compete on a daily basis. So I love you all, and we shall see you very soon, maybe during the week, maybe Saturday. We don't know, but I'll see you again. I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you, guys. I love you, America, so much. I always do.